We're taking it outside. We're on our back deck, upper deck here, at our house. Upper deck, is that what you call this?
I would just call this the deck.
What do you call below?
The patio.
The patio. We're on the deck, not the patio. Makes it sound really rich, doesn't it?
No, a lot of people have decks.
They do. They do. In fact, every house I look at around in our neighborhood, actually, they all have
pretty
decks
common
too.
to have a deck.
Very common. We are not rich, FYI.
But we also have a patio.
That's true. And well, you can't see it, but there's a really cool trampoline. It's free to a good home.
Our neighbors gave it to us.
Gave it to us, and we'll pass it on. Do you think Maggie ever uses it?
She does occasionally, but, she's on her way to being finished with it as well.
Okay. Because it takes up a lot of room, and she doesn't move it when she mows. Oh.
Well,
wives.
It's hard to move.
Am I right, fellows? Wives.
It's hard to move. I'm out there pushing my whole body against it.
It is. Well, I had an agenda. I don't have a coffee table here to set my stuff on.
Oh, no.
I know.
If you're watching the video, you can see a really nice... Oh, I touched the spider web. A really nice plant over Chuck's head over there.
Over here.
Right there. Yeah, that's when I did cuttings.
Okay. Well, on our list of items we want to talk about, we made mention of it last week where we talked about the vitriol that people put out about downtown construction.
Downtown.
So here's what I've seen and anybody's seen. The city of Danville, take note, is anytime you post something you think might be positive,
somebody's going to tear you up.
Hold tight. Hold tight.
Yeah.
No matter how positive you think it is, people will have the opposite view, as we've seen.
Yeah, yeah.
So I would like us to read some of the comments that we've seen about the construction. We won't say names.
Okay. Can I just say something really quickly?
Of course.
I do have an online friend who I have noticed when there's a whole bunch of negative whining about whatever's going on, he likes to go, I think the changes are great and I can't wait to see what happens. And I love it. Which is
the best response probably.
Sure. But I also think he's doing that on purpose to rile people up, but I really like it.
Yeah. I do like when somebody's like, what's that going to be? I like to say stuff like, I think it's an Apple store. Just something outlandish,
There is a whole lot of speculating about what's coming to Danville all the time.
We got to read them in kind of mean voices. Okay. I think.
Sure.
Did you get the ones I sent to you?
I did. Am I supposed to look? Okay.
Yeah, you go first. Because I can't remember which ones I sent to you. I just had a handful. So here you go.
Oh, hold on.
Community's response to construction. Social media.
$6.5 million to satisfy a few people.
Hold on. You're not really selling me on it. I'm going to need... I think that person was really angry and just real bitter. So
okay.
I need that.
Okay. $6.5 million to satisfy a few people so they can sit outside on the sidewalk 5 to 6 months a year to eat/drink. That's excessive. I've lived in this city to know that downtown has always been for the wealthy people. The stores there are more expensive. The restaurants are expensive, etc. I read that kind of like Willy Wonka. That's all Danville's ever cared about is its wealthy citizens and Center College.
There you go. There you have it. One of the people expressing their frustration.
Yeah. I agree. This stuff downtown is a little bit more expensive. That's because it's locally owned stuff. And locally owned stuff is going to be a little more expensive just because it's not mass produced.
It's custom.
McDonald's can make a cheaper hamburger because they're making billions of hamburgers that are all the same. And Walmart can sell you a cheaper candle because it's Walmart and it's mass produced. So things downtown are going to be a little bit more expensive. But I don't know, the trade-off is that you have locally owned businesses that you're supporting. And that's okay. And if you don't want to support it, don't. Well, you can go other places. But some people do. And I do understand if downtown wants to cater to Center College a little bit because it's a place that Center College students can walk to. And that's a population that will spend money down there. So I get why they would do that.
I will say Center College is what makes us more of a unique town than, say, like a Harrodsburg or anything like that.
Sure.
That's what sets us apart.
Yeah.
And we love having Center College in our town.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with Center.
Yeah, and if you do, go find another town.
Well,
That's like me verbally saying one of these social media posts.
yeah, no,
I've become
like you can
this
be mad.
person.
I mean, Center. There's definitely probably been some negatives of Center people. They can have the reputation of thinking the townies are
Do they?
rednecks.
I think
or
it's
whatever.
hearsay.
Maybe.
That's supposition.
Okay. I know some lovely people that work at Center and go to Center.
We know a lot of people work at Center.
Yeah.
And all of them are lovely.
Yeah, they are.
In fact, they're extra lovely.
Extra lovely. Yeah. Heck yeah.
Okay, here we go. I don't know how angry this one is, but I will do my best. This particular person has 4 names. Was it really necessary to get a new fountain at the courthouse courtyard? Another waste of money when we had a nice one already. Just my opinion.
I didn't even get that one. You didn't send me that one.
I sent you ones that
Oh,
I was gonna
okay.
read.
Well,
The last fountain I never saw on, I don't think. Well, I guess I did.
are we talking about the fountain that like the kids played in 13 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there was some sort of issue with like the plumbing underneath. Like it had to be fixed.
Could be.
And so they just went with something
Could be.
new.
Okay.
It's okay.
All right, read us another one.
People, there's change. Whole Main Street is awful, a total mess.
That's a good one.
That was just all caps with a lot of.
Read it to us again, just so it just. Okay. Go ahead.
Whole Main Street is awful, a total mess.
Were there any exclamation points in that post?
Like 7?
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like 7. Yes.
7. Okay.
7.
All right. Very good.
All caps and 7 exclamation
That's a good
points.
one. That's a good
But
one.
that's fine. It is a mess. You're right. It is a mess, and it's frustrating. But
Nah,
you don't have to scream that to the internet.
Here's one. This is a common theme you'll get from people. Not common. You'll see this particular thread or this particular topic come up in these. So this person is doing something to beautify an area or do something positive or build something. Invariably, you'll get this.
Okay.
There's a lot of emojis in here, so I'm going to say the emoji.
Okay.
And then there you go. There you go.
Okay.
This is this emoji.
Okay.
Right here. It's like, I'm thinking. I'm like,
Okay.
But what about the kids that literally have nothing to do in this town? 3 exclamation points. Emoji. Where are they going to go?
Like a question mark.
To the ran down bowling alley or the skating rink that's falling apart? Question mark, question mark. We have plenty of places for adults to party and have fun on the weekends. Laughy face with tears. But the kids and teens have nothing to do except follow their parents' footsteps at the local bars. Oh yeah, it's going to be a beautiful sight. Praise hands. Keep making our town better. Oh, cover your eyes, laughy face.
That is a lot of emojis.
That was.
You know, I grew up here, and when I was a teenager, I remember thinking, like, there's nothing here for kids to do. What did we want?
Yeah, what do you want to do? What do we want the
wanting-
kids to do?
Were we wanting like an arcade or like a club that you can be 16 to go to? Like, I'm not sure. Like, as a 16-year-old, that would have been magical. But like as an adult, like that's weird. Okay, kids have a lot to do. There are a lot of service clubs. There's a lot of church youth groups. There's a lot of sports you can participate in. You can go to the park. You can go to your friend's house. Sometimes it is boring being a kid because you're bored.
But you know what else with the
But
kids?
you can get involved in things.
With kids is they don't pay any damn bills or taxes. So
Right.
there you go.
Right.
Kids start paying taxes. You get your
Yeah.
stuff. And this lady, it's a lady. Now you know. This lady will be very happy.
Yeah.
Very happy.
And I don't know. I don't know what they and like the skating rink is not run down. I haven't been there in a while, but last birthday party I was at the skating rink, it was fine. And the
for
bowling alley
starters,
is not run
she
down
didn't say
either.
run down. She said ran down. So let's get that
Okay.
clarified.
Well, that's confusing to a lot of people.
And the ran down bowling alley,
And the bowling alley's fine.
it's ran down.
It's not. We
I
eat
know.
there
I know it's
sometimes.
not. I know
Okay.
it's not. Or the skating rink that's falling apart.
She's angry.
She is. All right, give me.
I just wonder if she even has kids.
Probably not. Give me another one there, and then I'll do one more, and we'll call it.
Okay.
I want to belabor this.
Let me see. This is y'all. Danville does not need another hotel. And that has like a palm face emoji.
Yeah.
Literally, all Danville is made of is Subway, storage buildings, dollar stores, and hotels. Give us something fun, and another emoji of a hand on the face.
Okay.
They left out Mexican restaurants. We have a lot of those too.
They did. But, or what I think what he described really was every town in America.
Yeah. And again, that is like an adult. Give us something fun. What do you want that's fun?
What's he want? Like a big slip and slide water park?
I don't know. I mean,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, Netflix is fun. You get that at your house. Going out to eat downtown's fun. Do that. Try that.
Let's see.
People like to complain. I also like to complain. And I'm complaining about you complaining.
Here we go. Last one, all right? We'll just call last one.
Okay.
All right. This person comments a fair amount, only because in my research, this person's name came up a few times.
Oh, I know who that person is.
Okay. So he's got a lot to say. I do think this should have been done before the screw job to our downtown. Catered to the folks with money and gave the drunks a place to play and took out public sidewalks away from us to the point if you walk with your kids, you can't down Main because of it. And half of our half of our driving space. Think about the minority and forget about the masses. City of Danville, I don't know who is running the shit show and who is getting the kickbacks from this nightmare, but you all suck. But the thing is, he uses the phrase minority, and this is a white, middle-aged male. Just FYI.
What is he talking about? You should have waited to do what until the downtown was done or something? He was complaining that...
Well, this is a specific thread on the traffic lights that are going up next to the hub.
That's part of it.
I know, but he's saying they should have waited. He's saying he should have waited.
Well...
For whatever, waited for something.
It would be nice if this was over. What if somebody listening to our podcast is one of these people or one of these type of people? Try going downtown. It's lovely. It's lovely, and you don't have to spend money. You can go to Speedway, which is downtown, and get yourself a Slurpee for 90 cents.
Going to Dry Stack and get the best tasting biscuit you ever had in your life?
Yeah, it is going to be a little more expensive than Speedway, but it's locally owned.
Locally made, locally manufactured.
And it is delicious. But you can, on a Saturday morning, get you a Slurpee, walk down to Burke's, get you a donut for 60 cents, walk over.
Are they 60 cents?
I don't know. $1, whatever they are.
Still
Donuts
cheap.
are
Still cheap
inexpensive.
for food.
You can walk over to Constitution Square and see the farmer's market and just walk around and just have a nice morning. And really, the sidewalks are pretty open now. There's a couple of intersections and stuff that are closed, but you can cross the street and walk on the other side while it's being worked on. It's going to be really nice when it's done.
There you go.
It's okay. I ate downtown last week.
Where'd you eat?
I ate at La Cosa Nostra for my friend's birthday party.
That's right.
And
Eli.
I drove by Main Street. Eli. And there were a couple of spots if I wanted to try to parallel park. I admit,
nothing against you, but that really ain't your forte.
No, I will say it. Yes, I'm not a parallel parker. I was able to, find a spot in a lot that was designated for downtown use, just fine. Excellent. So it's okay.
There you go.
It's okay, everybody.
Suck it up.
Yeah, change is good.
This is the most sexist piece of what am I looking for? I guess pottery I own. Because it's pink, and it says Secretary of the Year.
But you're drinking out of it, so maybe that makes it better.
Because it was 59 cents at the Goodwill place.
Yeah, clearly that Secretary
which is not downtown. There's lots of parking. So you people, hit that place up. That's nice.
That Secretary was like, this don't mean nothing to me.
She didn't want this damn mug. And it was a she, because, some dude got it for his secretary, who was probably a woman, and it was pink. All right, good. Who has the best hamburger in town? Got any opinions on that?
I do, and we're going to disagree, probably.
Oh, word. Who is it?
Well, are we talking fast food? Regular?
I guess your favorite burger. If he's like, hey, I want a burger, and you can go anywhere, and money's not necessarily a constraint, this is where I'm going to go.
Wendy's. Junior bacon cheeseburger. or the bowling alley. I do like a bowl of burger.
What the hell's wrong with you? Wendy's?
I don't like a big burger that you can't get in your mouth.
No, I'm not talking. A good burger doesn't have to be 10 pounds.
Okay, I like Wendy's. I think they have really good burgers.
There you go.
I like the junior. The junior bacon cheeseburger is good, but I like the junior cheeseburger deluxe. I just like it. It's a good size. Good taste.
I had to work hard to snag this one, fellas.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
What used to be Harvey's.
Yeah.
Harvey's had a really good burger, and but I hear they're coming back somewhere. I can't remember where I saw that.
Out by the bowling alley, but it's going to be like pickup.
That's okay. I'll go there and pick it up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because they also had good pulled pork nachos.
Yeah.
Thin man like myself really enjoys something hearty like that. So, but anyways, they had the best burger I thought in town.
Okay.
And then Copper Nook's got a decent burger, but it wasn't as good. I didn't compare. It was good in its own different way.
Okay.
But it didn't compare to Harvey's.
Okay.
Then we went to the Still. Remember
Oh yeah.
the smash burger they got out there?
Yeah.
Damn. I recommend that. I'm going to say right now, that's probably the best burger in town, in my opinion.
I like Drake's, like, what do they call it, Juicy Lucy's?
Well, we haven't got there yet. We can't say Drake's yet because they're not here yet. Almost.
I like a little burger. I think I like a thin patty.
You went on it last week. You talked about the miniatures you like, and now you like the little burger.
Yeah.
We got a little dog.
Yep.
Man.
It's all right to be little bitty.
Yeah, I guess it's so.
That's what Alan Jackson said.
Country guy.
It's all right.
Oh, he did.
To be little bitty.
9/11.
Yeah, a little hometown
9/11.
or big old city.
9/11's coming up, by the way.
It is.
A week from today, I guess, right?
Yes, today's the 4th.
Oh, man, what, 22 years ago?
Yeah.
That's wild. Wild.
Time marches on.
You know what it does? Time does go.
Scarlet Cup.
Cup has a Doll's House. Opens next Thursday, September 7th, 7:30 p.m. Tickets are $22.50, and you can buy them in advance.
Yes.
You can get them ahead of time on the internet, I'm assuming.
Yes.
On the internet.
Danville Arts Commission website.
And that fee also lets you tour the Dollhouse Museum while you're there.
It does. And the Dollhouse Museum is so cool. So yeah, that's this weekend and next weekend.
I went to the theater yesterday to do some work. I had
Yeah.
high ambitions because you all were gone.
Yeah.
And I hurt my ankle badly.
Yeah.
It was already hurt, but it's starting to at least be more of a nagging nuisance.
Uh-huh.
And I bent down to pick up a speaker, and when I did, I stood up and pushed off on it.
Being old sucks.
I mean, it was like it was so hard to pretend I wasn't in pain around all those people. Especially the kids like, hey, Chuck, how's it going? I'm like, good. It's good.
But he wanted to cry.
But it's like, what a nightmare. So I did quickly what I had to do with the monitor and got out of there. So I'll have to regroup and hopefully this weekend. Oh, I'm sorry. Is my ankle story
No,
boring you?
I'm sorry I'm yawning. I stayed up too late last night.
You did. You stayed up real late last night.
I did.
Like you were cutting into my quality
like
time.
1 o'clock. Ugh.
Man, I went to bed at 2, so.
And then I woke up at 6 this morning.
Oh, I woke up at 10.
So
there you go. It's Labor Day. Today is Labor Day.
Yep.
Doing this podcast on Monday around noon. It's really warm. You can see the sun's out back there, so it's not midnight.
Yeah, I wonder if you'll hear the cicadas on the podcast.
Oh, absolutely. The sound quality, hopefully it's okay. We're using wireless mics that we don't use that often. We use them for dumb things. So actually record the podcast on it.
Not
hopefully.
important things like the podcast.
No, just like, we're just those there. But otherwise, we're holding mics, or we got these big stands, and it just doesn't look as natural as us. This is how we normally sit.
Yeah.
We
stare straight ahead.
Yeah, we look at
beside each other.
That's our bedroom window. These 2 bedroom windows, and there's a brick wall, so we like to just stare at the brick.
Yep.
It is nice. It's a good looking brick.
Yeah.
Never been rained on. Unbelievable. Something I was thinking about the other day. There's things that people do in other countries
Yes.
that I think I would like to do, but it's not really the norm for us to do.
Let's talk about those things and say whether we like
That's a
them.
good idea.
Okay.
Let's do that. Like, you go to Japan, especially, or a lot of Asian countries, you take your shoes off before you walk in.
And you have special shoes you wear in the house.
I've been in Korea, and you take your shoes off when you walk into the restaurant.
Nice.
You know, and
Do they have shoes there for you to put on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyways, yes, they do. If you go to the bathroom, you're not going to, and that's special bathroom shoes you can put on too.
Nice.
So you're not like just sloshing
We
through
see
someone's
those
urine.
at Plank. Well, I guess it's because you don't wear shoes in the yoga studio. I don't know.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I have
Makes
no
sense.
idea.
I like that. No, I like to take my shoes off before I come in the house. I think it's
Yes, if everybody did that all the time, amen, I would love it.
definitely take my work shoes off.
I know what, when the kids went to Montessori, they took shoes off. They had special quiet shoes they wore.
Quiet shoes, huh?
It was house shoes.
Those
But
are
yeah.
socks.
They wore quiet shoes at Montessori.
Okay, good deal.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing is, I've seen this in a couple of different countries I've had the pleasure of going to. One was Germany and one was Switzerland. And there's no sheets on the bed. There's no sheets. I mean, you got
top sheet.
No top sheet. You got your mattress cover sheet.
It's called a fitted sheet.
Fitted sheet.
Clearly, you know a lot about sheets.
You got the mattress fitted sheet, as the technical term, right?
Fitted sheet.
Fitted sheet. But it's a little thicker, too.
No. It's
Yeah.
just a sheet.
Well, I'm over,
Are you talking about in
over
Europe?
there.
Okay. Sorry.
And then you have this really soft, almost like a down comforter.
Uh-huh.
And that's it. You know, you got your pillowcase. But I liked it.
Well, I think a lot of the younger generation
Are eschewing top sheets?
are getting rid of top sheets. Like Audrey, I don't think likes the top sheet.
Yeah.
When the girls stayed with us from Northern Ireland, I didn't put a top sheet on the bed because I didn't think they'd want it.
And what's the purpose of it?
Love a top sheet. I think maybe it's supposed to like keep your comforter clean. You know, it's like a barrier between you and the comforter so you can wash your sheets pretty frequently, but then you don't have to wash that comforter because it's not
Well, next time,
touching
when
you.
we make the bed, let's ditch the top sheet.
No,
See
I
how that
love a
works.
top sheet. No.
Just
Sorry.
put a twin size top sheet on for your half and leave my half empty. See what
Then
I'm
our
saying?
sheets don't match.
All right.
I like sheets.
We're keeping our sheets on.
Yep.
Hey, this will stay there maybe.
I mean, I could live without sheets, I guess, but I like sheets.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
The metric system.
I think using the metric system would be nice. I
think it'd be
it's
great.
very
I think it would be
uniform.
wonderful.
I would have to really
It'd be hard for people my age
train my
and older.
brain. Yeah.
You know, but work, any job I've had, we've always used a metric system in terms of measuring things. And
I don't know that I ever used the metric system for anything.
the only thing in that same trip, or one of the trips overseas, was the GPS. They would say in English, whatever, in 500 meters, turn right. I'm like, okay, 500 meters is 39. Basically, 39 inches is a meter. It's like 3 feet. So 3 is 1,500 feet. Is that 1,600 feet? Is that like a quarter mile? What am I? So that's what I'm doing, and I'm passing where I need to be going.
I gotcha. 1,600 feet, that would be a mile, right?
No. Wow.
What's a mile? How
You
many
better
feet?
study
How many feet in a mile?
5,280.
Oh, is it yards in a mile then?
Well, yards and meters are different.
I know, but why is 16 something standing out to me as a mile?
And a quarter mile?
No.
I don't know. That's something. There you go.
A
Look it up, nerds.
3,200 meters is a mile. Right? Or is that 2 miles? 1,600 meters is a mile.
Okay.
Because
that makes
Maggie
sense.
runs the 1,600.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
1.6 kilometers is a mile.
Yes.
So that makes sense. We're doing it. This is
So
what would
yes,
happen.
the place I do use the metric system is at track meets.
So a lot of our conversation would be eaten up with conversion talk.
Yes.
That's what
For a
we would have.
while, and then we would get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, I think we're ready for the no top sheet, but we are not ready for the metric system in this household.
No.
A lot of countries, especially like in Italy and Spain,
Oh.
maybe Portugal,
Yeah.
is they'll take a chill down time in the afternoon. A lot of places, which means that they're eating supper at like 7, 8, 9 o'clock.
No, thank you.
So you couldn't eat supper at 8 o'clock p.m.
Well, I feel like if you had any type of indigestion or anything, it would be terrible because you're going to bed like right after you ate.
No, you're not going to bed till midnight. How's that?
Well, then when are you getting up for work?
7.
I don't know.
I think it's
Battery's
that,
running out.
it's that nap in the middle that's gonna save
Okay,
you.
that's going to make the difference. Okay, I guess I could adjust to that. I would prefer to not do that, but
Very good.
I could adjust.
Okay. I guess I should be speeding this. Oh, nudity at the beach. Nudity at the beach.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Okay.
When I was in Spain,
Yeah.
we walked out to the Mediterranean.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Were they completely naked?
A couple
Or just
people were.
topless?
A couple people were. But I mean, it's your choice, whatever you want to do. I'd say 50% of the women were topless, 100% of the men were topless.
Yeah.
And
But that's not even true on American beaches. A lot of the men wear shirts.
the sun beat us up.
Yeah.
And I'd say that there was 4 or 5 women that were just completely naked. But it's a weird thing to see.
Yeah.
On a beach, you walk out, you're like,
in
oh,
Mexico
wow.
on a beach where I've seen topless women, and it's like you don't know where to look because you don't want to be like disrespectful.
No.
And like gawking.
Mm-mm.
But
You
also
got to do
like
the rubberneck.
if you want to take your clothes off, have at it.
Yeah, something. I think
care.
it'd be fine in this country.
Yeah. I don't know. Americans are really uptight about nudity.
We are very prudish when it comes to nudity.
Yeah.
Take your pants off.
No,
Okay.
no, thank you.
Fair enough.
I'm pretty.
Fair enough.
I'm not prudish, but like I don't. It doesn't all need to hang out for everybody.
But I think what we have learned I have done is I have perineal tendonitis.
Self-diagnosed.
Self-diagnosed with reasonable thoughts of success. I don't know where I'm going with that. Pretty spot on.
Okay.
So there's a tendon that runs from your
So
leg and it splits, but it goes, one of them goes under your ankle, and that's right where it is.
So you feel like it's an educated guess.
I think it's a very good educated guess.
Okay. Well,
like
I wish
half-assed.
that you would go to the doctor.
Not a half-ass guess.
I wish you go to the doctor and get it confirmed.
Yeah, I will.
Let's see what the doctor
I will.
says.
I will. If any doctors are watching this, come look at my foot.
Yeah.
Have
come
at
look
it.
his
Call me
foot.
up.
Yep.
I'll be here all day. She'll be gone. We'll have a good time. It came out weird. I didn't mean it like that.
Come on over, doctors.
Come on over, doctors, and look at my foot. I'll leave the camera out. I don't know where I was going with that.
I'm sure all sorts of doctors are listening.
Yeah, they're like, I'm never treating Chuck ever again. And my personal doctor, he's not going to be listening to this.
He might be.
Actually,
and he
he
might
might
say,
be.
why don't you come to the doctor instead of looking on Google
Maybe my doctor wrote the article that was on Google.
about a foot he actually saw, not a theoretical foot.
I don't know. Theoretical feet.
Yeah.
Still gross.
Yeah. You need to go to the doctor and get it looked at.
Okay.
Just,
Okay. Well, that's all the topics I really had.
it's a nice day. It's pleasant weather.
All the atmosphere sounds you hear. Maybe
We didn't have to go to work today.
No, not at all. I'm not even checking my work phone today.
Oh, I've checked my email.
I'm not checking my email. I'm checking my work phone because China's still working, India's still working, Europe is still working.
That's true.
Mexico's
you don't want to
still
get
working.
in on that.
Canada's still working. They can hear from me tomorrow.
I feel, and I've done a lot today to make me feel better. I feel better around the house when it's organized and things are done.
Hey, you're welcome.
For what?
I don't know. It's just,
I did some laundry. I cleaned some spots on the carpet. I put away some things. It's feeling good. Now the kitchen is overwhelming to me right now, but I bet my husband is going to work on that kitchen for me.
I'm the dish guy. I don't mind doing dishes. I love it.
Not just dishes, the whole stinking kitchen.
I'm the dish guy, not necessarily the whole stinking kitchen guy.
Well, you could be the whole kitchen guy.
That sounds delightful. So, I guess that's it. Had a good day at church. Had some new people come out of church yesterday.
Yeah.
Open Table Christian Church, 4:30. Sundays, we meet at
West
Westy Hill,
Hill.
unless there's a play or an event, and then we meet across the street at West Wing, directly across the street, across 3rd Street there, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah,
But
come
there's
on
not
out.
a play until the end of September.
Yeah, so we got 2 or 3
So,
more weeks, so
yeah.
we can still meet there in the theater proper. Joey does a great job.
Yeah.
He brings a great message.
Great
You know, we all talk.
discussions.
We all talk about it afterwards. You
And we
know,
have
what
snacks.
We have snacks beforehand, and sometimes on the way to getting communion.
If you go around to be polite and not push through people to get in the line for communion, sometimes you can stop and get a piece of cheese.
That bread tastes better with a little hint of cheddar. All right,
Plants
well, that's
leaking.
it. Episode 54 in the books. We'll see about episode 55. It's going to be a busy weekend next weekend, I think.
Yeah.
It's only 2 days.
And I'm going to play.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. I'm going to rock it.
Okay. Like, oh, in your rocking chair?